So it came to my attention as I went to heal up some of my stuff and deal with some of these villagers that I have, as you can see them, that this area is extremely laggy. Can you guess why? Oh my gosh. I want to take care of this today. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry for the frame drops that we are dealing with, but yeah, hopefully this will all be solved very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I am going to get right on into this. Well, now that that all is done, I wanted to come back over here so that we can continue working on this little area. So my thought process is this would be one of the two exits that you would come out if you were a jockey bringing your horse. Oh, there's a horse walking around back in here. Cool. So this would be one of the two exits. And I think what you would do is come out here and then turn this way. And now you have a building here, which, if we take a look at it, is kind of in a little bit of an L shape. But what we have is we have this row going around to here, and then you've got kind of walkways here. And then you've got basically these, I think they're 5x5 on the inside. Yeah, they're 5x5 on the inside. I was thinking that we need a stables. This would make a lot of sense to have, especially with it being right next to a jousting arena. And this kind of being a jousting area, you would have probably a couple different stables. So let's go ahead and go on over here and kind of plan out some of these. I think what we're going to do is plan out one. So we're going to get this to the height that we want it to be. And I think what we're going to do is make this the entrance. So we'll kind of do this number like this. So we'll have the entrances kind of stacked together. Like so. Which I think will provide some nice interest. And so let's go ahead and figure this out. Oh, let's go ahead and do this so that we have these kind of planned out as well. Now this is not going to line up perfectly, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. So I think we go 1, 2. So now this is 3 high. 4 high, and now I think the entrance being 3 high would be proper. Yeah. I think that's how we're going to do. So we're going to go 3 up on each one of these. And now that I have no more, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay. Very, very nice. I'm happy with that. So this is going to be kind of the height that the horses are going to deal with. And just for a size reference, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking about, we'll ride this horse on in here, turn the corner, and so we have plenty of room for the ceiling to be able to get off and that. So now the horse won't be able to get out of these, but we'll have actual, like, I want to say probably cobblestone walls in there. Just to add to that kind of theming. Let's come on back over here and think about how... Oh, so close. It was very close. It was very close. Think about how we want this roof to be... Excuse me. I wanted to be up there. Why am I so bad at this game? Okay. So, we have... I think we do... Let's do one. Let's do two up. Now this is where we're going to see a little bit different of a style emerge. We're not going to have all of these piles, I guess you could call them. We're not going to see all of these piles come directly up and cross in with this. I think what we're going to only see is where the corners are. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So now this is high up. This is going to give plenty of room for the horses, for the jockeys to kind of get off the horses. Just a lot of breathing room for that. I am going to go ahead and get all of this built up to this height, and then we'll be back and try and plan out this roof. Hey, what are you doing up on my build? Hey, do you have dripstone? Hello, what are you doing? You don't have dripstone. You have moss blocks, but I already have moss blocks, so I don't need it. What are you doing up on my build? You are in the way. And you're going to die for it. And for the fact... Excuse you! Where are you? Where are you? Okay. If he had dripstone, then I probably would have let him live, but... He didn't... Or dripstone. Drip leaf. That's what it was. Drip leaf. If he had drip leaf, I probably would have let him live. But... Because he didn't. Absolutely not. He was in my way. And he needed to get out of the way. At some point, I think what I'm going to do is set up a special little area for those wandering traders. And then I think I'm going to spawn in some custom ones with custom trades with each update, with the new blocks of each update. So we'll do like probably starting with a certain update. We'll do that. So that, you know, each update we can be like, oh yeah, well, you know what we could do is do it from the start of the world, so 1.12, and just have a spawn in a new wandering trader with the new blocks from that update. So then we can go and trade with them, but they're going to be persistent, you know, and then we have those guys. And I think what we'll put a limitation on it, where I have to have collected all of the blocks or items before I can actually go in and spawn the guy, the trader in. Yeah. I like that. I think that'll give reason to have a place that we can get some of the items that are very, very hard to get, such as the spore blossom, the small drip leaf, those types of items. And then it'll also give a fun little project where we can have like a wandering trader camp where we have like a little caravan basically, where they have like little trailers and a bunch of those llamas in there. We'll have to start saving the llamas rather than just killing them. But that's fine. I think that's acceptable. In fact, I think that would be better than just killing them, because I kind of like their texture. I like their skin. It's fun. Okay, so it looks like we got this all done. All right. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Oh, I forgot what. Oh, I am one off. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's annoying. All right, well, what I'm going to do now, guys, is hopefully have this load in. I'm going to go ahead and plan out a roof for this. And then also kind of plan out the area for our horses to have a pasture or a field or whatnot. So let me go ahead and get the materials needed, and then we'll come back to get that finished. Well, I have been at this for far too long. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I keep getting frame drops whenever I try to do just about anything. So that's been a frustration. But I think I've got an idea for this roof. We are taking some inspiration from our little stables here, the city stables, with that kind of roof design. Now, the difference is this is 1, 2... and then the center point. Whereas this one over here is 1 center 1. So it's basically 5 blocks and 3 blocks. So it's a little different, but I think this is going to turn out pretty darn nicely. I've added a little section here, which is going to be kind of like a hayloft. So I think that's going to be a really fun addition to this, which is why I've kind of built this up. But this is kind of what I've been doing, so you guys can kind of see the whole process. So we go one in, we do that, and it's basically these corner bits touch like that because the portion here sits on top like so. And then there is a stair below, but I'm not too worried about that. So this is kind of the roof design that I think we're going with. But yeah, so that's kind of what it is. I just wanted to bring you guys in so you kind of see what the process was, so you know kind of what I'm doing here. And when I come back, basically this is, I do want to change those with the debug stick, but yeah. So when I come back, I should have that roof done, and we can move on to the next part of this. But we've got the roof on this now. I am super happy with it. I want to come through here to these areas here, and basically I want to just kind of jump down here, pick up these torches. Those are fine because those are not really affecting anything. And raise these up to this height, because this is going to be the floor, and obviously this is not the correct lighting, and there is going to be quite a bit on this floor that I want to do, such as adding in trapdoors to change the height and texture a little bit. Sometimes it feels like we don't make enough progress, if that's a thing. It's such as like this. It doesn't feel like we've made a lot of progress in the grand scheme of things. Like, I mean, we didn't really build all that much in comparison to the last episode, or last 2 episodes, really, because the fishing village, we had 10 buildings. But I think kind of flushing out this style is going to help, and we can kind of knock out a few buildings and a few different structures in the next episode. And I think that'll probably be the last episode over here for a little while, because I want to keep things fresh for not only you guys, the viewers, but also for me, because I feel like if I kind of work on the same project, you know, a ton, I could get burnt out on that specific project. And then, yeah, it's just, it doesn't feel like it would really work all that well for me. So I think that's what the plan will be. But I'm super happy with how this has turned out. I love the look of it. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I did kind of set up a fence. It was temporary. That was what the point was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a temporary fence until I kind of thought about how I would want to design a fence around here. But that temporary fence, I kind of like it a lot. I think it's a really cool design. It's basic. It's very basic, but I think it works for kind of what I was thinking about. And I did that completely unintentionally. But yeah, so we got the strip log, and then 5 blocks. Got another one with the slab on top, and then just a basic fence. Nothing too crazy. We could add in another one tall, just because that is going to kind of provide that extra fencing in. But I don't know yet. I haven't decided fully. Might be a cool idea to try that out at some point. But unfortunately, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it very much. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, I want to see more content like this and see what we do next. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next episode.